When it is all over. Welcome back, guys, to our season 5 finale. We don't need Bruce Buffer. We don't need him to announce when it's over. We've got Tommy Egan standing on a stairwell with a gun pointed down towards Angela and Ghost. And that was a pretty good ending. But before we get there, we have to go through the episode, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Tommy is reeling. He's snorting, and essentially we get like an interrogation here on Angela, but she's not giving anything up, and she's got 24 hours to agree to a deal or not. And a lawyer suggests that she should take it. I have to speak to my family. Then John Silver returns, and he's like, "You should give up your husband, Tasha." Then Lakeisha visits Tommy. He basically tells her to get the fuck out of the apartment, and she starts crying, and it's like, well, okay. She saw that side of Tommy. Not good. Ghost then picks up Tommy. Tommy is not really saying anything. They get to their old high school. It's like abandoned now, I believe. And we've got Angela and Tasha meeting with Ghost and Tommy there. And Angela reveals everything that she is now being implicated or whatever in a RICO case. So they write everything on the board. And as this is going down, we get like a montage about them writing it on the board. And then the FBI, like Sachs, Mac, and Co. So I like this. And it did make for an interesting turn of events. The fact that they're helping Angela get out of a case when like this entire show has been the other way about. It really is that way. Then we seen bloody Tasha pass a note to Tommy that says on it, "We should kill this bitch," and it's like, damn, that's some serious shit. And you know what? I think at this point, there's not much. There's not much love going between Tommy and Angela. At this point, it's done and dusted, man, isn't it? Like, Angela has to go. Like, why would these three? The only reason she's being kept alive is because of Ghost. The other two don't really give a fuck, if we're being honest. That's the way it should be. But it looks like John Silver's joined the FBI, and they kept saying this episode, when this is over. Then Trey, he's making love to his baby mama, so to speak. And then what happens? The cartel, the him and his cartel pay a visit. And I think they're honestly overbooking Dre. At this point, I thought they were overbooking Dre, sorry. And then by the end of this episode, I definitely thought they were overbooking Dre. But he manages to overpower them and like while naked with his big, well, so it's his big cock. I didn't see his fucking big cock, did he? I don't know. The guy's probably got a maggot cock, damn it. He manages to fend them off and kill them. And he's like, right, you go sit with your mom, I'll get the witness protection deal. Sort of. Mac then threatens Tate. Businessman Tate. Not much really comes for this. Tasha then confronts Lakeisha because we all have to keep our allies close, but it seems like every time they do this, it's going tits up. Lakeisha essentially blows up. It's like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about you, Tasha, anymore. You don't care about me. You know what? I think we're onto something there. I think we're onto something. Angela meets with Dre. Dre's like, I need out the country now. I need this deal to happen. She's like, all right, I'll get this deal to happen. I'll get this deal to happen, man. This deal will happen. Then we get Silver showing up at Tasha's door. And then we see later in the episode, the bang in a parking lot, which Ghost sees them. Will Ghost do anything, though? We'll have to wait and see. Saxon talks to Lakeisha, tries to get her to flip, but she's not really flipping. But no, I don't get right. So is Angela just using the last bit of power that she's got left by making this deal? Honestly, it's a bit fucking ridiculous at this point. Ghost says, no, we're not turning on Angela Proctor because guess what, son? It's not happening. And he's like, you want a fucking wire again? And Proctor has to like whip out his belly button just to prove it. Paz tells Angela to make the deal. It's not just about you this time, it's about all the family. It's about all the family. She returns home. Ghost and her share a kiss. Is it going to go tits up, this relationship? It potentially could. Then we get like the opening of the Queen's Child project with Raina. Finally, man. How long was it going to take for this to actually get done? And then we see the witness from the pilot episode of this show. She's back again. Honestly, when did we see her? Was it like season 4 finale? Well, she's been doing this in fucking entire time, man. Honestly, I don't get it. Kesha says I'm not going to rat Tommy. And honestly, I thought for a split second Tommy might have killed her. He was thinking about it, but then he didn't. So yeah, how's that going to go? Tommy then meets with the jobber guy. I have no idea what this guy's fucking name is. in the slightest. I know it's the guy that Kanan trusted. And essentially, Dre tells him the plan, and then this guy goes to tell Tommy. Tommy then finds out that Ghost made the deal with Dre behind everyone's fucking back. So Tommy and the crew are going to wipe out Dre. Or is that going to be according to the plan? Because Dre has to meet with Angela. But then, as Dre is going to meet with Angela, he gets ambushed by like 20 guys. And when I say 20 guys, I don't even think I'm over exaggerating here because he dropped a good amount of them, man. And you've got Tommy, you've got Chris. No, I don't think it was Cristobal. He's arrested, sure. The other guy from Saw 2. And you've got Specs. You've got, I mean, so many guys. Dre drops so many of them. He gets shot. He's surrounded. Tommy's spraying at him. And then he jumps through like this glass window. And then this fan pulls up. I'm like, holy shit, he's saved. He's saved. And then who is it? Who is it that's saving his life? It is Mike. Not even Mike. Yeah, it's like the guy that's in between Mexico and Cali, the one that Angela's got to deal with here. So yeah, he gets shot in the leg. Quite brutal. And then he signs the contract. Tommy had the chance to kill him. I'm thinking, why hasn't Tommy killed this guy? But obviously, it's a part of their plan to get Dre to testify that it was the Jimenez cartel, Diego and co. that made the deal and killed all these people. He jumps in, signs the deal, good night. And at this point, it's like, are these fuckers really going to get away with this? Again? To me, it was borderline getting fucking ridiculous at this point. And then Mac essentially gives up. He's like, well, fuck it. They're getting off with it. I'm away to take that job that Angela offered me. It's still on the table. Sack's not happy with him. He goes then to Tommy. He plays Teresi on the tape. Of course, Teresi on that wire said he didn't want to hurt Tommy. It was all about getting Ghost. Sax basically plants the seed in Tommy's ear that the reason why Teresi is killed is because Angela and Ghost conspired to have him killed by make it look like he was going to rat on you, but he was never going to do that. He was going to rat on Ghost. But should this really change anything? Like, obviously, yes, Tommy thought he ratted on him and didn't believe him at the end. But at the end of the day, like, you're supposed to believe that Ghost and Tommy are these fucking blood brothers. And I think Tommy, of all the times he could have killed Angela, or try to kill Ghost or whatever, I don't think this was the time to do it. I think killing Teresi for ratting, if you truly are a part of the family with Ghost and co., then you should be. I get it, it's his dad and he kind of lied. But he was still a rat. He was still going to rat out on Ghost. So, yeah, I don't think Tommy... I mean, I'm glad to see what happens next, but we have Tasha and Tommy confront Angela in her apartment. I'm thinking, yes, finally we're getting a big, major character death here. But then she's like, you can't kill me. I took those pictures on my desk, and if you kill me, that's exactly what Sax wanted. They'll know it was you, blah, 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 sort of pish. He spares her after Tasha kills her off. He then goes to meet Vincent. Vincent then tells him about how it was Ghost that gave him the pictures. He's like, I've got one more thing to do, officer. And then Proctor tells Ghost that a woman came forward, a witness. It has to be Angela. He then goes to visit Angela. And then he's confronting her. They're like, I remember this school. He's like, the trust ain't really there anymore because he thinks she's did that. And then she thinks he's did this. And then they hug, they kiss, they look up. Oh, fuck. What? Ghost killed Silver. He choked him out. I don't think Silver's dead. He might be dead. Does it really matter? Probably not. So they don't trust each other, but then they share a kiss. So they trust each other again. Angela looks up. Tommy appears in the stairwell. I'm assuming this bullet was meant for Ghost, right? And then Angela pulls Ghost out the way, hits her right in the chest. Blood everywhere on her white turtleneck sweater. As Ghost screams and looks at... This is the most fucking passion I've seen for this guy. And this is what I kind of expected to see from Raina dying. I get it, right? Angela's literally just died here in his arms, but... Maybe show this for your daughter, big man. But, yeah, I don't know if Angela's dead. She might still be alive. But that's how the season ends. So is season 6 going to be an all-out war between Tommy and Ghost? Because they can't really go to the police about it. Ghost can't. And Tommy, what's going to happen there? And is Angela dead? I'm going to assume she's dead, right? Because she was shot right in the chest. There was a lot of blood. The only problem is, I know a bit about the spin-offs. And I say I know a bit. I know Tommy's in the Power Book 4 one. So, obviously, he can't go to jail or get killed by Ghost. I'm going to assume. So I'm going to assume Tommy survives this show. I don't want any spoilers, troops. Right? No spoilers. But for this episode, again, like it had the potential to be like a near enough perfect season finale, but I think there was so much plot armor and like I'm just sick of these wee side deals that our main characters are getting into just to get out. Like, oh, this guy testified. Duh, duh, duh. I don't mind when TV shows do that the odd time, but this show seems to do it like every couple of episodes. And I thought that the Dre scene was badass, him holding these guys off, but I mean, come on, a wee bit unrealistic troops. But anyway, guys, I'm going to give this episode of Par a 9 out of 10. It was almost a 10 for me. I'm going to get a 9.